East Asia, you literally, we used to go, there's a buffet I go to that's in just south of Bangkok in Thailand there, and it's run by the Thai military. And it's like $5 a person, all you can eat seafood. And this, I mean, it's humongous. You literally have boats coming in while you're sitting there eating, dropping off fish they just caught that they're preparing and serving. So,
see, when I lived in Spain, we used to go to the docks and you could get fresh fish from the fishermen. They just caught it right there. It's still flopping about. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
There are, go ahead.
I think stone crabs here are now up to about claws are about up to, I don't know, $60 or $75 a pound. It's unbelievably expensive.
And it's only like 3 or 4 pieces at best.
Yeah. Well, that was the big problem I was having. I went out and I paid like $30 for the crabbing license for a 30-day crab license. And then you're paying another $30 for the crab catch. And you're going out there and you're catching, half of them are that big. You got to throw them back, and you got to make sure you measure them out, because they're going to hand you $1,000 fine if they catch you with one that's smaller than what it's supposed to be. So for me, it wasn't really worth it, but
yeah, it's highly regulated here to do stone crabs. You're only allowed to keep the claw. You don't keep the actual whole crab, and you want to detach the claw in a humane way where it's self-defense pops it off, and then you got the claw and the rest of it goes back in. If it's a female, you can't keep any bearing females. They have to go back, and they do have to be measured out. They have to be big enough to keep the claws themselves. And if they're small by just you're talking 10 grand.
Oh yeah, you get smacked real hard for it. Yeah. Well, it's like
you upset the ecosystem, right? You upset the whole ecosystem if you take too many of one particular size, I guess.
Yeah, the FWC regulates all that. That's why right now it is scallop season, and you're only allowed to take so many scallops, and you're only allowed to do it between the opening and close of the season, which this year is only like 5 weeks or 6 weeks.
Oh,
I went scalloping over 4th of July weekend. That's why I was kind of MIA over the weekend.
When are you going to go again? I want to go.
Now we can go to Pasco County. I went to Homosassa. And it was fun, and there was a lot. The water was smooth, but where I was finding scallops it was about 8 feet deep dive, and by the time I got down there, I couldn't hold my breath long enough to search and find them. And then before you know it, I went looking for more shallow water, and that was the last we saw scallops. So they were just too deep for us at that.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting in the water.
I love it. Fun. I was shocked on the amount of coral that we had down there. I was blown away on the amount of coral that we have outside of.
Now, are you guys? Did you guys get anything from the hurricane down there?
No, this last one that hit Texas.
Is that what it was? I hadn't really been keeping track.
That kind of went more towards.
We had a really bad storm, and it shut off all our electricity at the Airbnb, so we couldn't stay there. We had to go back to the guest house. Wow. And we'll scooch in together there because they had a well, so we didn't even have water in the house. So the storm was it's worse than any of the storms that we've had here in. Hello, darling. I met him. I gave him a hug.
Very and then cool. We went. I was so jelly, and nobody filmed it except a little bit for Natalie's stream.
Yeah, well, Nora did something from the car. She ran off. We were wondering where she was. She was in the car with the air conditioning because it was so hot. It was so humid. The weather was worse than freaking Florida weather. It was hot and humid and really, and stormy. It was.
So I went and saw. Scary. I went to that concert last night, and it just drizzled on us the whole show.
Really?
Stop a little, rain a little. Get a little harder, get a little less, stop, rain some more. I mean, it just all night. They canceled the opening act.
Oh, really? Who was it?
The opening act?
Lover Boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And then Sammy Hagar on this new tour. It was killer.
Oh, you went to see Sammy Hagar, right? Because one of my neighbors, she goes, "I have an extra ticket for Sammy Hagar." Oh, I don't like him.
Andrew liked it better than I did.
Really? Well, I didn't really grow up. That was very American. You know, we didn't.
3 nights ago, I went and saw. It was Doobie Brothers and Robert Cray band opened up. And Doobie Brothers were great, man. They were fun. The weather was perfect. Nobody there. There was a big thing going on at Raymond James Stadium. So the Doobie Brothers show, we had like the lawn auto ourselves, had our folded chair. We had a great time. Sounded excellent.
I'm just looking at what we've got going on.
Ted. Ted's in that. Hey, Ted. Ted S. He is so lovely. It was so good to meet you too, honey. I met so many. Do you know how many wonderful people we have in our community, guys? Seriously.
It's unbelievable that many people traveled from all over the country to go there, and it says a lot about this community. It really does.
It really does. It really, really does. It really does. And everyone was very well behaved. And hi, pizza. And yeah, no, Ted S was there, and I got to give him a hug and give him a little Phaeton doll.
All right. My spur of the second chat is getting interesting now. I did this all on a cuff. My wife said something about you're gonna go live. You know, mom went out to LA or California, not LA. She went out to California today, so mom's gone. And you're gonna do it live? Oh hell, maybe after John. So here we all are. But look who we got just popped in from Southern California. It's Pinche Becky.
Hey, hi guys.
Hi,
how are you? I missed all of you guys.
We were all together having fun in another place.
I know. I saw a little bit of that stream. It was beautiful. I saw the
hula that Lana did. Oh, the hula that Lana. I was crying. I was videoing it. I was crouched down, and I was crying because that song number one makes me cry anyway.
If this makes you feel better, Cheryl, we saw you crying on the video I did.
You did? No, you didn't, you liar.
No, it was that right after the hula, you came walking past the camera, and I was like, "There's Cheryl," and I was crying too. So don't think I wasn't there. I was with you.
Well, thank you for sharing all of that. I mean, some of us couldn't make it, obviously.
Yeah, unfortunately, but Cricket was there. I got to meet Mama Opal. I got to meet just so many people. It was just so good. I can't start naming names because if I forget people, and of course Freezino. Did I behave? No, you didn't behave, and that's why we're friends.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. You know, it's I mean, if you're behaving, then how are you having fun? So
well, they had these little nooks and areas where you could go and sit with your friends and just like smoke or something, and it was very pleasant.
That's so at our age, we don't need to behave anymore. We don't need to behave anymore. We've learned we have earned every white hair that I have that is now colored purple.
Absolutely. Yes, I know. I'm very tanned. Clear water in the summer is you just step outside and
yeah, but you see how it gets up here. It gets bad up here too. So
does it? I didn't expect Minnesota to be so warm. I went and bought a pair of sweatpants just in case, thinking, it's like close to Canada. Maybe it gets cool in the evening. Holy hell! It was hotter than it is here in Florida. It was steamier.
Cheryl, did you get nailed by any of those Minnesota mosquitoes up there? I mean, they got mosquitoes up there that'll carry you away in the summertime.
We were all spraying goo all over us. Yeah, because they were just buzzing around. People were spraying their hats and stuff. Like you could see them around their heads. There was bugs. because it's just lakes and still water, swampy stuff everywhere. Yeah. It's beautiful.
I tell you what, the mosquitoes here right now are no joke, man. I had a no-see-em and must have had a buffet on my back.
Rub Vicks on you. They don't like the smell of eucalyptus. The Vicks. We learned that in Mexico when we went.
Right.
We don't have eucalyptus here at all. That's one of the things I miss about California is eucalyptus trees.
Well,
those are healing trees.
Citrus works real well also. Like what I do to my yard is I'll do a mixture of lemon juice and dish detergent, and then put that on one of those sprayers you put on your garden hose, spray my entire yard down, and that helps to keep the mosquitoes down because they can't stand the citrus smell.
Really? Oh, well, of course, yeah, because everything, yeah. Oh, lemon juice, and what else you put in there?
Lemon juice and
dish detergent. How much detergent? So you're not blowing bubbles. How much?
I
detergent?
do it about half and half. You want the dish detergent because it helps it stick to the grass.
Oh,
okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. I see. Quackalophagus, hello. Hello, darling. Sorry, guys.
What you doing?
What am I hearing there? Me too. So
what have you guys been doing while I was away? Have you been having?
I had a couple things to talk about. I don't know if we want to talk about is changing my name. All right. So I kind of had this little survey going on, and hey, Carrie Ann, from changing my name from dispenser to Dusty Soda Machine because I'm like a madman.
And then you're going to change it to Dusty Soda Truck, and then Dusty Soda Sock, and then Dusty Soda Hat, and then Dusty Soda Mouse.
Yeah.
Are we just going to change it every 3 months? Is this a quarterly thing?
I can always change it back with all the logos. I can have a circular.
We're going to be running out of logos to make for you, though.
I was talking to someone about you, and I couldn't remember your bloody name anymore because I'm like, wait, he's Dusty Soda something.
I like Dusty Soda Dispenser.
Why not just stay with Dusty?
Yeah, that too. Soda, Dusty and soda. You put that in there, it pops up everything anyway.
Right, it does. Kelly, hello. We had a wonderful time in Minnesota, and we missed you. Wish you were there, girl. It was really lovely. Hi, Barbara. Granny G was the wonderful, wonderful lady who donated this beautiful golden.
I'm starstruck again. I am so starstruck.
Right. I know it was a wonderful
you, Kelly. I love you so much. I do. Welcome and thank you for being here.
It's a beautiful celebration of life.
In the chat.
It was lovely to be with everyone. It really was. It was so nice to be with everyone. Class fleas. Yes. Yeah. Oh, right. This was everything. When I got this, I almost lost it. And then it's what we did with it, Kelly, because Granny G and I are naughty. So we waited for a little bit. And when Aaron wasn't paying attention, I went and stood right next to him and put it over his head. and all of a sudden he turns around and he looks at me. And I'm like, I usually say sorry first. I don't always ask for permission. And he's like, that's okay. So we got a picture. And it was great. It was really funny. He took it well. He wasn't upset or anything with me.
It's easier to apologize than to ask permission, is what we say.
Eso digo yo. I just couldn't say it right because I'm so tired.
Yeah, Kelly, if you want me to send you a link, I'll send you a link if you could jump in, man. I think that would be so cool.
Wait, you already got a video of it? It's already out there? That's funny. That's funny that it's already out there. I love that. Yeah, that was pretty funny. No, but
I'm waiting for Helicopter to come on because I'm like, what? I love her shows.
Oh, she's even lovelier in person, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Right, Dusty?
Kelly,
John?
Kelly brightens up this world. I'll tell you, she's amazing.
Yeah.
A beautiful person.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl cracks me up with all her shenanigans. I died when you were running after John Travolta, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
That was so funny. I thought, oh gosh, please don't trip, please don't trip, please don't trip. That's all I kept thinking.
I know. Well, that's what I was thinking too. No, I'm just sitting there, and he's so, you can tell who it is instantly. You see him, and he's so recognizable in this tiny little Mercedes, this big old bald John Travolta head. And I went full on British. There's effing John Travolta. And then I saw him slow down, and I'm like, this is my only chance. I have to go. And it took me a week to get over that. But yeah, I caught him and he waved at me. Becky, I was
watching it. I was waiting for you to start dancing.
Oh my God. Well, I really wanted to like get out with me. Please dance with me, please. But he looked busy. He was on his phone, cell phone tech, how they do.
He was probably calling his friend.
Yeah, what do I do? And there's an SP following me. She's chasing after me.
You may
have your autograph.
You may have cost him
squirrel.
You may have cost him several $100,000 of sec checks for waving in an SB.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, the KRs that are coming in from that one. Oh, Cheryl.
I am the Becky. I saw somebody asking, the pinche Becky. That's me.
I know. That's my name.
I don't know anybody else
you
that
can
can
call
try
me
to.
that. Cuando le dijiste eso, when you said that to the cop, I died. Yeah, that's my name. You can call me pinche.
That's my name. Oh, that's swatting. I mean, I didn't realize that the guns were actually drawn on us. Right. Until I was watching the video, and I was all like, oh shit, guns were drawn on us.
I just gotta say, my favorite part of that is we're not getting swatted. Oh, we are.
Yeah.
You know what killed me is I watched that whole stream. I was shooting the shit with you and everything, Becky. And then Poe jumped on, and I went over there for just a minute. Next, in Poe's chat, they're going, Becky got swatted. And I'm like, what the? I had to go back and rewind.
Nah, but I kind of knew they were once they started surrounding us. But Sass was starting. I'm sorry?
That's generally a good indication.
Well, I just thought the first cop came around, and I was like, yo, what up? Hi, whatever. And I knew. I was just like, yo, what up? And then we started seeing more cars, and I was all like, my mind went to, oh shit, we're getting swatted. I started getting concerned when they started surrounding us. And then one was over in the corner, just kind of hiding. And I'm like, what are they hiding for? What are we doing? And then Sassafras was the one that saw the guns being pulled out. And I was like, nah. Yeah, they had the guns out. And it wasn't until I was rewatching the video and zeroed in. And I was like, oh shit, we had guns pointed at us. But I turned it into an interview. Here, teach us.
I know, like serial number.
I was like batch number, serial number. Okay, that one cup was a little assholey, but he said it. Yeah, I don't care. But they were. I mean, all in all, I think that they did pretty well. I mean, yeah, we had Sassafras not moved from the front of that door, they would have really, really scared the pieces out of her. Because she was coming my way. Sass was coming my way, and she was all like, Becky. And I said, oh, and I was going to turn the camera to her because she was carrying all her stuff. And that's when I heard the sirens behind me. But had Sass stayed there maybe 10 seconds more, those cops would have been on her because they were all the way in the front of the door. Oh, yeah, I think she would have gotten pretty spooked, and I just sat down. I said, I ain't getting up. Shit, I'm tired. Let them come to me.
I'm old. You guys come here.
I did say that. I'm old. I ain't getting up.
You're gonna do it. So I'm not going.
No, I was like, no, I'm gonna sit right here. I mean, what else could I do? Get up, start screaming, yelling. It wasn't going to help the situation. So I just kind of sat back and I said, let them come to me.
Hey, Chad.
Hello, Chad.
Hey, Chad.
It's Chad.
There's
Tell
Chad.
me he's not killing you guys with those live, with his Chris Shelton stuff. I mean, he's got me rolling with that stuff.
Yeah, me too. Chad, thank you.
And I get into character in his life.
I could think of. If anybody has a question, just let me know. All right.
I might answer.
I have a PhD from Chad University. I want you to know. Just want you to know.
Oh,
yes, I got my PhD. Right, Chad? I mean, sorry, Chris.
I need to get on course.
You need to get on course. Yes, you do.
There's no auditing, right? There's no like.
No, because Mel is never. There's my bad actor. I was looking for my shirt.
Cheryl, Jerry, our channel's full of plants now. Man.
Let me see when mine's coming in.
We have a whole garden.
We got a whole garden of plants. I should try to put you guys on the bottom and me.
Oh gosh,
I'm a plumeria.
You're a plumeria?
So, all right, now that I got John and Big Sur here, all right, John, you were talking about a revolving LED sign the other night. And I've been looking into this for about 2 weeks now because I'm going to actually get me one. And Secrepitus donated to my PayPal fee, and that's the money I'm going to use to buy that sign. So both of you guys, thank you so much. You know?
Which one are you getting? How big?
I'm getting the it's 28 inches by 5, and I looked into a couple different brands. There's one called K-Joy, and then there's another one on eBay. I think they're all pretty equivalent, but the K-Joy one had the app that I wanted. The app I think's better on that one, where you can make long messages.
Yeah, it's I mean, those are, you know, when you were first talking about, you know, like the lasers and stuff like that, I was like, that sounds really interesting. Then I started thinking more and more about the lasers and just how much trouble you can get into with those. I was like, yeah, I think that maybe we'll leave that one be.
Yeah, and then the projection on the building was real interesting because I had a perfect freaking spot for it until Jerry said you no longer can do that in the state of Florida. So it's like that idea gone. I'm
any
not even
wall on Flag or any wall on Superpower would have been gorgeous.
Right there next to the Presbyterian Church would have been perfect after a concert.
Right there.
You can project images onto your own building, but you can't project anything onto somebody else's.
Dustin, listen, this is what we have to do. We have to get like a sheet, a projector, and then if we stand there holding it, you from the other side of the street can project onto us holding the sheet in front of Flag.
No, that would work.
That we can do, but you can't project it onto the building.
That's like I was talking about with the you could actually make like a frame to put on top of your car or something like that and project it onto that to where it's not projecting onto the building, but you're on the street and you can project it so that it's showing up to anybody that's walking or driving by. And
well, I was looking at that thing and I could run it off a battery pack.
Yep.
Those things were made for a car, but I was going to put it on a surface. And when I do concert night, I could just have like 3 or 4 sentence or 3 or 4 line messages where I say Scientology ... next line ... SPTV ... you know, messages, and I can have it scroll through where it's really cool the stuff that stupid light can do, and it's big enough to get the attention, and I could take it with me, and it's not stationary, and have arrows. I was thinking getting arrows that would point like this, a message, arrows pointing like this, one pointing at the flag and one pointing at the Fort Harrison, standing on my little corner right there for concert night. Honk your horn in support. It could just keep, you can put a lot of messages onto that thing.
For a little over $400, you can get a 75-inch smart TV.
Yeah,
that's a lot to carry.
Well, this is what we were talking with Pamela. Sorry, Cheryl. We were talking about more of those banners that she had made that we put over the freeway. The one that so she got those. She loaned them to Dan Walk LA. Those are the banners that are coming up. Ham It Up was the one that bought them. So now we're going to try to get more done, but in a lighter material, because when we tried it on the 4 or 5, it's too heavy. I mean, we just want to kind of go out there. It's good for the young folks. It's not so easy for me.
Right, got it.
So that's something that we're looking into right now, is getting those banners going. Hey, Anna Banana.
There's somebody I see a lot in the chat. Hi, I'm Dusty.
I know. Who's going to make Chad a sandwich? Where's that lazy, no good wife of yours?
Mel.
Look who we got. We got more people jumping
in. Erica, nylon parachute, like the stuff you use for parachute pants.
Hell no.
Oh, hell no. Hi.
Give it a round of applause from Texas. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no, in her new room with the green screen.
Nice.
No disembodied chests walking through.
That was the highlight of her day.
Well,
you're killing me.
Like I've said, I'm just glad he had pants on. It would have gone from PG to R in a heartbeat.
So wait.
And it would have been the pecker scene round the world.
Oh, how'd that wind up that man?
And I just die to see what Dusty would have said about that.
That Mel, she's a lazy lima bean, that Mel. Sorry. Distracted by the chat.
Did
you see what happened to Marilyn?
I got my stuff off from the last chat-a-thon. Did everybody get their things all shipped off? Did everybody?
No, I think one more address. I think you gave me the address. I have to check. I think there's 2 more dolls and then Mona's I've got to send. I've got a lot of stuff I have to send still. Yeah, I did send. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. What I just said.
In other words, the simple answer is no.
I think exactly, because I think I did. I'm not sure.
That's it for my chat-a-thon housekeeping.
So Marilyn was talking about hers. Marilyn was talking about how Rodney had to get opened, and I thought it was hysterical. They called her from the post office. She was telling the story today that I guess the label where it was going to got lost, and so she was talking about they called her. The lady had to open the package, and there was Rodney.
I have to watch that. George was watching. He downloaded it. He was watching it on the flight today. I'm like, oh, that's Marilyn, and she's in a cabin. Oh, is she okay? Okay, I'll watch that later. I have to watch that tonight then. Oh my God.
I wonder if her reaction was the same as Aaron's. That was pretty funny.
Which one? The one where he's chasing the guy in the elevator?
No. The one where Marilyn first introduced Rodney to.
Right. Yeah. He lost it.
Yeah. By the way, can I take just a moment, since Liz has released what's going on with her. I've known about it for a little while. Can we all kind of do thoughts and prayers for Liz? She's
yes,
I don't know if
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but she is in the hospital. She had a pulmonary embolism.
Oh,
She has
no.
in both lungs.
Yes.
Usually it's bad enough when it's in one lung, but it's in both.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So if we can get hearts and ones for Liz,
please go over to this channel and send lots of loves and hearts and loves and good messages.
That's usually deadly. That's how my husband's best friend passed away.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all, when you get a chance, go over to where she talks about it. It's very short. And give her some positive feeling and that type of stuff in her.
Yeah, give her a little message of hope and stuff. Send her a little love because
I had pulmonary embolisms in 2011, and
you did?
Yeah, and I still take blood thinners today, and I have a blood clot filter in, but it's very serious and it's it's dangerous, but they have such we're lucky we live in such a great age of medicine now.
Yes,
absolutely.
There's so much to treat it with, and the hospitals have all the equipment they need to test you out, and you know, so you know it you just have to be careful about that. The biggest thing I have to worry about is not sitting for hours and hours and hours. I have to get up and stretch my legs.
Yeah,
that's what caused mine was those really long flights.
And
but like Jerry was saying, we have just fantastic medical resources nowadays that they're not as deadly as they used to be. So
if you're not as stubborn and you actually go, you know, the minute you start feeling those symptoms, I mean, don't take it lightly. I'm telling you, that's how we lost my husband's best friend. As a matter of fact, and 4 months prior to that, his brother was from double pulmonary embolisms.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The other thing is I did a candlelight vigil all weekend for Tony.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
and that was that was a 41-hour stream. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like 41-hour streams, so I had to actually cut it. And I managed to find a lot of the comments, but I didn't get them all. So if you want to go back over to my page to the I put the shorter version. It's only 4 hours, but you know, it's all it is the candle. Just put something in the comments so that Nat can see it. Those two things, those were the two things I wanted to have a chance to say something about was the candlelight vigil and Liz. So
it gave us those that weren't there an opportunity to kind of be there.
Right. Yeah,
I did. Thank you for doing that.
Folks, I'm going to have to slide. I am completely worn out between my appointments this morning and everything else. So
you and me both.
I'm going to holler at y'all later. And Cheryl and Jerry, I'll be yelling at you guys. We'll have to get another, to have another mass here real soon here. So
yeah.
I don't know if I stink or something, but every time I come on, Poe runs away.
You always come in when I've been here a little while, so
that's because I guess you're the one that's weeding out the plants there.
Apparently.
So many people are asking us to do another mass.
Oh,
and remember,
they are.
Remember we had planned though the other thing? We have to do that. You remember? That thing. We have to do that. But people all weekend have been asking me for us to do another mass, like pronto.
Right.
And I get emails and Facebook messages all the time asking about it. So,
Bill, that's it. You guys go get dressed right now.
No.
So, Bill, I'll give you a call in the morning.
Oh yeah, Jerry, right now.
So, Crepitus.
Now that we've got
Bill.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you a call in the morning, brother.
All right, sounds good.
All right, everybody.
John, all the best. John, all the best to you. All the best to you, John. I hope you're feeling better soon.
And by the way, John,
definitely.
Yeah, try not to aggravate your elbow when you go to bed tonight, okay?
Yeah,
you get a little.
It's a left arm. You don't have to
I'm
worry
not
about
asking that one.
You don't have to worry about that.
You know, that's a repetitive motion injury, John. I hope that isn't a
this one ain't no repetitive. That'd be in the right elbow anyways. But
now we know how he hurt it. He hit the wall. Is
well,
what he did. And it wham, and he blamed it on the dog, but he actually slipped and hit the wall.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Dusty was telling me about, you know, how he keeps his arm up above his head like this till he goes to sleep, so he thinks it's a stranger. So,
oh God,
oh Lord,
got to get snuggle somehow.
I've got to get
all right, I'll talk to y'all later. So.
Take care. Thank you, Poe.
Naughty Poe.
That's too much. Bill, how you doing? How you feeling? You feeling better?
Yeah, my lungs are almost completely cleared up, and just day before yesterday, I started using a CPAP, which I'm not happy about.
Oh,
didn't sleep at all that night, but last night I took a little something to help me sleep, and slept right through the night. Woke up nice and refreshed. So I guess the CPAP does work.
Yeah.
Oh, really,
buddy?
So you felt it.
It's just gonna take time to get used to.
Right. Was it? Do you have an? Is it noisy? Because they're making them less noisy now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I mean, when you inhale, you can hear a bit of a hiss, but
right.
The machine itself is completely silent. You can't hear anything from that thing.
Oh, okay. That's good. Then they've updated them a bit. That's good.
Yeah.
I hope to God they never give me a CPAP, because we discovered during COVID that I have a phobia with a mask.
Oh, right.
I mean, I melt down. I completely melt down. So
claustrophobia.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. We don't know. We don't really know.
Like
something happened. Something happened when I was a kid or something that created that issue, is what we're figuring out. We just haven't figured out what.
Do you have claustrophobia other than that, or is it just
no? I can go into an MRI or a CT scan and not have any issues, and you know, I don't have anything, but for some reason that over my face, I freak.
What about
look at Dusty?
Dusty, oh my God, with that mask, that thing is so. It's funny and creepy both at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing I know it's him, because he's a tall guy too. So when you see that in the street, you're like, ah.
So us big-breasted ladies and those that aren't, I'm gonna start, now that we've gotten through Tony's memorial and all that stuff, I'm gonna start getting ready for a Booba-palooza.
The Booba-palooza.
Yes. Cans out. Cans out.
What's a Booba-palooza?
I don't know, but it sounds great. What is it?
Basically, Booba-palooza is the trouble boobs get into all on their own.
Oh, actually, I attacked George with my breastises at the airport on the way there. I called him Chadwick.
Oh, no.
I've been thinking a lot more about those Lisa memorials too, especially the one I would like to do next year. We got a whole year to plan it. And I was thinking just today how cool and big we can make this.
Yeah, we need to
get
the
Lisa one. The Lisa one.
The world traveling Lisa McPherson Memorial.
Yeah, that would be great.
Well, we could set it. I was thinking we could set it at a set time.
Did you want to have it on her birthday, or on the date of her?
On the day of her death, which is in '95. So next year it would be 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow!
And it's like December 4th, I believe. And
like I think it's on like a Friday, as I recall, because we talked about doing it this year, and it was like midweek. You know, and we didn't have as much time. But
the idea would be to have it like, 6 o'clock. So when it's 6 o'clock at Zulu time, those streamers can go to their org and have a vigil, and that's at 6 o'clock Australian time. They can have it at their org, and then England when it's 6 o'clock, and then when it gets to the US 6 o'clock, we could have. I was hoping to do a big one at across the street from where they had the big one already. It was at the Presbyterian Church right on the corner. So you had flag wasn't built yet. Flag wasn't built yet back then.
If you do it in brick, and we can bring and see if we can get Liz Gale involved and bring the receipt for the end, because if you're going around the world and you come back to Clearwater, then the Clearwater one is the big final, where it stops.
Well, we'll just have it keep going across the Western as the world.
We would be 3 hours behind.
So it would pretty much end at Hawaii is where it would pretty much end.
Okay.
And then
you wanted to end it at go all the way across.
I wanted it as the world turns. We're having this memorial.
Yeah.
Throughout the time zones.
Look at you.
And then at 6 o'clock the next day, we have a big one at Clearwater. So that that it's gone all the way around.
With tacos too.
We'll have a big one at Clearwater in the Clearwater 1 hour slot type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And then have it go from there. It will go to
it'll go to
Minneapolis, maybe St. Louis,
Texas.
After that, it would be like Texas,
Denver.
Eventually make it LA, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland. And
kind of like the New Year's.
To Hawaii. Maybe we can get Natalie to use some. There's somebody in Hawaii.
Yeah. And then into Asia and across that way until it hits England and then back to the East Coast. Yeah.
That would be so cool and fun.
It would be. It would be very cool.
So we got a year to plan it. We got people from all over the country right now.
Yeah.
A year, isn't it 6 months?
Look, I had you. I got you in the West Coast with LA and Las Vegas. LA and Las Vegas together.
Mm-hmm. That would be for Pop.
Yep.
Pop, if you want a link, if there's somehow you can connect with me, I'll patch you a link.
I might be able to email. I think I've got her email. I should.
I don't. She's a mod. Can she be in the private chat?
She should be able to be anything because I'm a mod too.
Yeah, she should be able to be anywhere.
Ah, look at that. Bad actor.
What's the private chat for? Is that just for us?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just figured that out.
if I could figure it out, because I'm retarded on this thing.
I got it. I got it. I'll get the link.
Pop, if you want to jump in, man, that'd be awesome. We love you, babe. I think that's how we did it last time, too.
Hey, I'm going to hop out of here. I got to take some medicine.
I know. Me too. I'm really tired. And I need to...
Don't even start, Cheryl.
Sherry's got to take his Viagra.
Traveling all day, coming back from a partying all weekend. I've been partying hard.
that bottle of NyQuil I drank a while ago started to hit me. So
is it my Tylenol arthritis is kicking in?
I swear to God, I took a shower this morning.
Oh, we love you.
Yeah.
I got it.
Keep an ear out for the Texas because I got messages coming each way for Operation Fun in the Sun.
All right.
The incredible floating Secrepitus. Yeah, I know, Rosalind, exactly. Every now and then Secrepitus disappears. His head disappears.
Secrepitus is up to no good. I see his eyes.
Well,
he's up to no good. Look at him.
He's up to something. You can tell. He's up to something because he's
a bad actor. He's leaning over and getting his instructions from Mosa.
Yeah, I got to put on my tinfoil hat. Yeah, see, that's the crap I got to try to sleep with.
There you go.
Shit.
Oh boy, that looks great.
Really?
Well, that's sexy.
Yeah, you plants. You plants got that niacin tube connected right to your face.
It needs a pair of googly eyes.
You know,
it needs googly eyes.
You want to get it on?
You know,
right there.
Severe apnea. Severe apnea is like 30 apnea episodes per hour. I was having 60 episodes per hour. So once a minute, I was stopping breathing for
stop breathing
10 seconds or more.
See, so my ex-husband had apnea, and after a while, at first I was, oh, honey, you know, I used to just nudge him, and then in the end, it was kicking him, like, hey, breathe.
My husband does it.
You don't have sleep apnea, Jerry, do you? You don't snore, do you?
No.
Hey,
well, I claim I don't.
Hi, Wendy.
Can we snuggle? Can we snuggle?
No.
You guys, Windy City.
You're not my type. You're not my type, Dusty. Sorry.
I was gonna run my fingers through your back hair.
No. I don't.
Hi, Wendy.
Wow.
I got me some earplugs.
No se callan. No dejan a nadie hablar.
Traviesos.
Like
Traviesos.
run your fingers through his back hair. I'll put wax on it and yank.
Oh, I have a story about that.
But we can make a run.
Well,
my husband thought he wanted to look sexy, so he was going to go and wax his chest. I warned him, I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's quite painful. His sister convinced him. He went without me. He came back looking so scared. That was painful, but it was nice.
Well, you know, my answer would be to that is like, and now you know what we have to go through down there at the
down there. Imagine that, but down there. Exactly.
I've never heard him complain ever again about the cost of down there.
No idea how turned on I am.
So, hey, Jerry.
Man, I can't wait to get waxed.
Dusty, pop that photo up.
You ready? I was waiting for you to get ready. There we go.
So I put my hand next to it, so that gives you an idea of how small the machines are now.
Oh, wow.
Tiny and very, very quiet.
Yeah. Wow.
That's got to be. I have a hard time sleeping as it is if I had to wear something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already don't sleep.
I mean, when the pain hits, I spin trying to get the comfortable position before I wake up. Hell, I'd kill myself with that thing.
Yeah, me too.
But don't they have more portable ones now? I mean, I know I've seen.
They have travel size ones, but the one I showed is actually about as portable as they come for the bedside. The travel ones are tiny, but not as reliable.
It's just same early.
Yeah.
Did you do one of those sleep clinics? Is that how they found out about this?
Yeah, well, I've had a long history of snoring really bad, and just over the last year, I've had many episodes where I wake up in the middle of the night gasping for air.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. A friend of mine, his father, otherwise healthy, he died in his sleep from
Wow.
Yeah.
SJ.
I'm not getting swatted.
I can sleep on my side, SJ, with that. It doesn't.
You can?
Sleeping on my side does not interfere with the mask. Yeah.
I would have a hard time just sleeping on my back too the whole time.
Yeah, I've always been a side sleeper.
Me too.
I'm a stomach sleeper. I sleep on my stomach, and that would be.
Oh, that's not good. I used to. That's not good for your neck. It's
not good for your back either.
Not good for your back at all. No.
I got one of those U-shaped pregnancy pillows, and it worked great to keep me on my back. But then it's U-shaped, so it kind of snuggles.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I want to get one of those. Yeah,
I ordered it from Amazon.
Like 8 pillows. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I can use it. My husband hates it though because he ends up with about 2 inches on the bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to sleep with special pillows for my back, and they're the kind of like wedges. And after a while, I get so irritated by them that I just end up kicking them off the bed.
This was pissing me off when I grabbed my old one back.
It's like I like my pillows. I like the sleeping like this. I can't do that anymore. That's what happens when in the 80s we used to jump off of those big huge slides and we just thought we were invincible. You know, I have some
when we were young and stupid. Mine was riding horses. I rode horses, and so.
Oh yeah, that's rough on the joints too. Yeah. Mine was falling off of everything, basically, kind of clumsy.
I used to ride hunters, so
mine was riding bikes, skateboards, roller skates,
climbing trees, walls, climbing. Houses. Yeah.
You guys probably had those metal wheel roller skates with the metal wheels.
The ones that had the buckles across the top of your tennis shoes. Yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah.
You had to be careful, or else you would go flying.
Yeah.
Don't get hit. Yeah, don't run into a little pebble in the middle of the sidewalk.
Yeah. You go straight down.
Tear the soles right off your shoes with those clamps.
Yes.
Sometimes. But the worst was when the clamps came loose on the toe.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, and the skate goes one way and your foot goes the other, and then
yeah.
I was so happy when those little boots, you know, the skates with the, I don't know, silicone wheels, whatever the heck they were. I was so happy when those came out.
The only
those
place
were fun.
Get the boot skates and wear those was like at the skating rink.
Yeah, right.
No.
But now
I don't know where we got them.
My first set of roller skates when I was a kid, it was all metal with metal wheels, and you had to basically step into them and strap them onto your shoes.
Yeah,
and those little wheels were so crappy. And we used to ride at night, roller skate at night because we like the sparks jumping off.
Yes, the sparks. I remember the sparks.
Yeah.
You see, I grew up in Venice, so Venice Beach, that's all we did. I mean, we were in roller skates, bicycles, or whatever all day, every day.
Yeah.
And put
I think Jerry said you had to hop off.
I gotta hop out of here. It's so good to see everybody. I love you all.
Take care.
Take care.
Jerry.
Salud.
Bye.
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 Remember putting the playing cards in the spokes of your bicycle?
Salud.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm allergic to Florida. As soon as I come back to Florida, I'm sneezing. It's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
No, I think it's my old apartment. I need to change the floors. I've got carpet down still. I think the carpet, Dad's old apartment, so the carpet's been down here since the 70s. So,
is it shag?
Yeah,
is it a shaggy carpet?
Well, not very shaggy, but it's just like disintegrating, and it's pink, and I can't stand it. It needs to go.
Yeah, mine's the same way with 3 dogs going across it all the time. It's pretty tore up, so I want to pull it.
Yeah,
up.
that would.
But, in fact, what I'm fixing to do is take pictures of all the damage to the floor that's just age, and see if I can get my homeowner's insurance to pay for it.
Ooh, there we go. That's what it's for. Yeah, old carpets are the worst for allergies. Oh my god! And I only sneeze once or twice in Minnesota, and now since I've been home, I've been sneezing the whole evening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Those old carpets really are the worst. I have wood floors here, so I don't. But I have a husky, so I'm all day, every day having to. Yeah, the mop.
Well, I'm getting a service dog. Pup knows about this. She and I've been talking about it. I'm hoping Pup got that email with the link.
Oh shit! Somebody's there. Hang on.
Yeah, maybe Pup.
Am I slipping? Yes, it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause from the middle of nowhere. Give it up for my buddy Pup Groomer.
Hey, Pup.
Oh, Pup Groomer. Hello.
Groomer of pups.
How long were you in the waiting room? I'm over here.
Just a few minutes.
Oh, just a few minutes. Okay. Pup and I have been talking about it. My doctors are fighting me over a service dog. And so I go to my endocrinologist into this month and I'm looking at him. So I'm getting the goddamn dog, whether you like it or not. I just need you to sign this freaking paper.
Right. Do it. Yeah. I need you to sign this. Yep. Oh, that reminds me. I got something to do this week. Ugh.
Adulting. I've been doing
yes.
a lot of adulting.
See, I totally put it up.
I was covered in turtle shit today.
Where did all hell no go?
My camera decides it wants to act up, so I'm gonna direct link it in instead of.
Oh, I see pulsating circles.
Yeah.
Give it a minute.
It's kind of calming.
It actually looks kind of neat.
It's nice.
So, Pup, how you been?
Busy.
It's good.
It's that time of year.
For what, Pup?
Just all the hairy dogs. It's
yeah.
season.
My dog's a shitter. Yeah.
I cleaned the filter on my turtle pond today, and it was a disaster. It was shit.
What happened? Are the turtles okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine.
Okay.
It's really back to clear water right now.
Oh, there we are. Okay. Listen, guys, no, I'm gonna head out because I need to go take a shower. I smell like a goat barn, and I'm exhausted. I love you all.
Right, sis. I'm glad you're home.
I know.
And,
tomorrow, let's chat tomorrow about some stuff. Okay, I got to talk to you about some stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Cheryl. By the way, I would like to talk to you too, but in private. But I think Dusty was gonna hit you up about getting an email or a phone number for me. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give him everything. Yeah. Okay. and let's talk tomorrow, guys. Okay.
I'll just put you in the group message.
Yeah, there we go. All right. I love you.
Buenas noches.
Good night, everyone. I love you all.
Bye, Cheryl. I know you can't see me waving, but I'm waving.
Night.
I'm having a pup groomer moment. My phone went to complete sleep and turned itself off. So we're rebooting it.
And I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I know. Mine just decided that's what it was going to do. And yeah,
I can't even wear my earpiece because then I can't hear you guys. I need to get a mic. That's my next.
Come on.
I'm just using the built-in mic and the camera.
We have we're doing a download. If it doesn't hurry up, I'm going to bring out my big camera.
Oh, she's bringing out our big guns. Pup, what's your next project?
Pup Groomer and I are doing a channel together. Since they can see you, do you want to explain what it is?
So I have over 20 years of experience in the grooming industry. I am also a certified dog trainer. And I'm currently going through and enrolled in courses through the British College of Canine Studies for some health and holistic health options, canine specific. Sin, oh hell no, has a background and has spent many years as an emergency room veterinarian's assistant. So we are going to be partnering for a channel about canine health, more so, but animal health, how to maintain your animals at home, your dogs at home. My grooming philosophy and how I run my business is not just about how much money I can make. It's about keeping the dogs healthy all the time, even at home. So I share a lot of my knowledge. I've done that on my channel, and I do that in my shop with my clients every day. So this is going to be an extension for both of us to be able to share the knowledge that both of us have on both sides of it: grooming, training, and health.
Yep.
That's wonderful. I mean, people like me that don't know much. Well, I know about my dogs, but the first time they got, what is it, those worms, I freaked out. I was crying. What's wrong with my dog? I mean, I had never had a dog that had worms before.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things where a lot of times we'll be in a chat and in pups many times, and somebody like Sunrise Dawn had a cat that was ill, and so we talked through it, and so in seeing all of that, then I, definitely thought that this would be a really good thing to do. We're not, neither one of us are veterinarians, so the first thing we do is the disclaimer about, if you feel like your dog is really sick, then you need to see a vet, not sit here and talk to us. But
right,
but just kind of advice on simple things. There's like I'm going to do a thing on like if your dog say it steps on a piece of glass at the beach, I'm going to show you how to do what we call a pressure bandage, so that you can stop the bleeding while you get the dog to the vet. There's all kinds of things that we're going to do. So it's called Paws for Pets. It's PAWS for pets. And I do believe Sunrise Dawn has the link if she wants to throw it up there. We're going to start it next week. And we decided that the best thing to do would to wait till we got through Tony's memorial or celebration, and then, do that. So that's when we plan to do it. So
I'm trying to think of a big old spot where I could kind of like tie down Hank and Peggy and go along with you. It's got to be outside.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. No, I mean, I have enough dog hair in the shop. I literally wear it home every day. I am still, even though I blew off with my force dryer before I left the shop today, I'm still covered in dog hair.
Yeah, I used to, when I used to groom the show dogs, it would be like hair everywhere, and some of the stories I can tell. I was telling Pup the other night, I had a very dark German Shepherd that I was doing the finishing touches to get him into the ring. And when they show dogs like Huskies and Mouse, they have a lot of white on them. So what they do is they take a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and mix it with talcum powder, and they really work it into the coat. They let it dry, and then they blow it out. Well, I had just finished grooming my dark dog, and the guy next to me out all the powder out of his dog, and it really, covered my dog in white powder. So I literally had to run over and bathe the dog again, but I turned the table around so that my dog's hair blew onto his now white dog, because it's purposeful. When they do that, they're doing something on purpose. They're not just oops.
Nice.
So
I got Perth in the chat. I'm all starstruck again.
Right. Hi, Perth.
You ought to send her the link. Let her join us.
How do I do that with her? I don't have her email handy.
I don't have hers either.
If you would like to get in, Perth, I can send you a link.
She says,
"Look at Dusty. He really is starstruck. Look at him.
Oh, and
Look at him.
Dusty and Perth sitting in a tree." But anyway, so
I think that's wonderful. That's wonderful, because people like me, that again, I never even knew my dog was pregnant. She showed absolutely no signs of it.
Yeah.
And no signs of it.
Until she did. And then it was like, oops.
Well, until my husband started yelling, "I see a foot. I see a foot." We thought she had maybe like a uterine infection, because I called her vet. And they told us to bring her in early in the morning. And all of a sudden I hear, "I see a foot." I'm like, "What do you mean you see a foot?" And there was Kuma. And the second puppy didn't make it. Yeah, the second puppy, we did take her to the vet immediately, and they had to induce her. So they did the x-ray. The second puppy didn't make it. So we got Kuma. And let me tell you, best present ever. I got him he was born December 16th. Yeah. And that pup of mine is, those two together are just, it's amazing what dogs teach their puppies. They're just, Like I've always rescued dogs. I had like my long-haired Chihuahua for 22 years. And it was just one dog. And then one day I went out for tamales and I came home with Luna. True story.
Yeah, you know the dog that would come up over my shoulder and say hello every so often. Lost him 2 weeks ago.
Check your messenger if you want to get on.
Yeah,
that is so. The impact that it has on you, that you're just like devastated. I mean, I don't know, for months. She's still right here. This is my Foxy.
Yeah.
You know, oops, there she is. That's my Foxy. Yeah. I had her for 22 years.
Well, Casey was only 4.5.
Oh, so what happened?
He had what we call a GDV, and he's actually the impetus behind doing Paws for Pets. He had what called a GDV, or gastric distension and volvulus, and basically what that is their stomach fills up with gas and then it flips. It is an emergency situation. There's certain signs that you look for in that. He was trying to vomit and nothing was coming up. He was trying to drink water and it was just coming back up. And he had that classic hunchback that they get with GDV, and tapping him on his belly sounded like a watermelon. I knew what it was immediately when I saw it. And hi, Perth.
Hello.
Hello there.
How you going?
Howdy.
Welcome to Shits and Giggles with Dusty.
Hey, Dusty.
We finally meet. This is our finally meet point. We finally made. Hello.
Sorry, I'm like totally interrupting you. Sorry.
No, you are not.
That's okay. Just real quick,
I take him to the
Becky, this is the dog I was trying to get to the vet so I could get her health certificate to fly.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Mona's awesome. She is awesome.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Sorry, it was dogs.
We're just shooting the baloney. John Poe was on a little while ago. Sarasota Jerry. Cheryl's home from Minnesota, so she was on. So,
Cheryl's gone, has she? I can't see who's who. I'm on my phone.
I'm hell knows.
I'm just listening.
Over here.
I can see you. I can see Becky.
I'm Pup Groomer.
Oh yeah. Oh hello. Oh, I thought because I was thinking. I was like, who's talking about dogs? It was you. Like,
that would be me. And oh hell no.
Right. Oh okay. All right. Cool.
You get us on dogs, you're screwed.
You're on with Pinche Becky. Pinche Becky as well. Nice to meet you.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
And
I'm
going to introduce him.
I'm just having fun on a Monday night with my live stream equipment. So I'm having fun.
Well, this is the first time I've used the green screen, so I'm enjoying how I'm not getting as many boogers as I usually do.
It looks good. It looks like a giant volcano behind you.
It is a volcano. Let me turn my chair over. See?
Well,
I'm just Sir Crepidus is starstruck.
I'm just listening.
I got all the big stars on my channel tonight. Yeah, I should give Aaron a call. Hey,
I'm a nobody compared to these guys.
I think somebody's talking about getting Tampa bread on here.
Every one of you guys got a bigger channel than me. So.
Oh no!
No, who are you talking about?
I mean,
barely.
My wife and I, we were talking about it because of the monetization thing, and I said, you know what, I just really don't care.
Yeah.
And right now, my channel is at the perfect size. I love it. You know, I'm right in a nice spot. I just.
Dusty, you go online way more than me. So in my eyes, your channel's bigger than mine. You know, it's not all about how many members you've got and all of that, you know. So it's the views, isn't it, that gets you monetized.
I have so much fun doing it.
Yeah.
The people that I met through this SPTV community has just been outstanding.
Yeah. I am a
That's what we were talking about with Pup. I used to do the 2, 3, 4 a.m. streams when I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And we would just talk about anything and everything, and it was just, as long as we kept it civil with each other, we used to just go on for hours in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
We had fun. I had a lot of fun doing streams.
Pep and I'll go on for hours with me in the chat. It's just, you know, we get into a subject and off we go, you know. But, I did a great interview with Scooter Mom. What was it, last week, Pep?
Oh, I love Scooter Mom.
Yeah.
And she has a channel, guys. Go follow Scooter Mom too. She has a channel.
Yes, she does. She's I just sent her a DM on Discord to tell her she needed to come over here and say hello. So,
there's Becca Jean.
Yeah.
I saw Miss Kim in there somewhere. Who were you guys talking about?
Scooter Mom.
Oh, okay, yes. I didn't have a way of sending her a message.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Scooter Mom has been very supportive during these trials. And let me just tell you, I cannot appreciate, I can't express my appreciation for all of you guys. I mean, it's just been wonderful. I mean, Sir Crepitus, oh hell no, all of you guys. There's Hey Carrie. That's how I hear when I see her name. Hi Carrie.
Hey Carrie.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey Carrie.
So
good, so good, so good.
Yeah. No, it's such an awesome community, and I found that. So I'm actually a very, very shy person, and I don't like talking on the phone. I hate doing video calls and stuff, and I've just noticed, like, I think over the past couple of weeks, the more I do it, the more confident I'm getting, and the more accepted I feel, and it's really, really helping with my trauma and stuff, you know. So I'm just really grateful to be part of it.
Well, it's fun to be on these panels. I mean, that's when it's really fun, you know, because it's kind of like a big party that, you know, reaching out all over the world. And I love doing these panels. I'm like in my element. I absolutely love it.
I think it's a really good idea. Like I tried to do it the other week, but nobody really came on. A couple of people did. You know, to have like a watch party, like a watch hours party for people that do want to get monetized, but with the time difference with me, it's a bit difficult, you know. So
what time is it over there?
It's 10:47 a.m. But I was meant to be going out, but it was my son's first day back at school today, and he didn't make it in, so he had a big meltdown. He had a lot of anxiety, so he's off school. So I'm in the bedroom. He's out there. He can go on his game while I'm chatting. You know, I said I'm just going to go on a panel, and he's like, yeah. So because he knows he's allowed on his iPad.
You know, perfect. You email me and kind of give me an idea, because I mean it's 9:47 for me here, so you're PM. So you're what, 11 hours ahead.
It's crazy, hey.
And I'm a night owl. Pup is the same way both of us are.
It's 7:47 here.
So Perth, we have an idea, and since you're kind of would be part of this, we're talking about having a Lisa McPherson.
Yes, me and Cheryl were talking about that. Yeah, me and Cheryl mentioned it. Yeah, like sort of like a chat-a-thon thing.
We were trying.
We're gonna do it out at the orgs instead of as streamers instead of.
Okay.
Or as close as they could get to whatever they want to consider an org. If they're in the middle of nowhere and still want to participate,
yeah. We know somebody who that might.
Without having to drive all the way to Las Vegas.
Well, I'm well up for that. Yeah, I'll have to sit out there on my own, but I just gotta go for it. I think I'll be all right, you know.
We were thinking have it at a set time, like 6 p.m. 6 p.m. And as the world turns, 6 p.m. and that part of the world has a live stream, and then as the next hour changes, that part of the world has a live stream, and then it eventually make it to the U.S. and then eventually probably end up in Hawaii, unless we got people in the
if
Asian continent.
If we go from Clearwater, it will end up in England or in Greenland area. That would be the final before you got back to Eastern time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
So,
like 6 p.m. would be like 6 a.m. for me, and I can't really
it's
do
6
that because
p.m. your time.
Yeah, your time.
Oh, okay.
Your time.
And then as the Earth turns, we'll have this world traveling memorial candlelight type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
6 p.m. and when it hits the East Coast here, and then when it hits the next time zone, which is Central.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful idea. Yeah, like spreading light
We'll
all
hit
around the world.
West Coast, and then we'll have like Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah, okay.
And then you head over if we got somebody in Japan, if we can find somebody,
Well, the only people that'd be before me would be New Zealand. So if we found someone in the Auckland org.
I think there is somebody out there on SPTV Space in New Zealand.
Yeah, so it's going to be a case of reaching out and getting the word out.
We got a year. Yeah. We got a year and a couple months.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. What's the date again?
December
4th or 2nd?
4th or something.
2025.
I was going to say I might be going. Oh no, I'm not going to the UK in December anymore. I can't afford it. So I'm just going to go next year. I've already been over there once this year, and I, I don't like if you've heard. I'm going protesting in Melbourne, so. And I'm going to have a little holiday to Bali as well instead. So my mum's now cancer free. She got
good.
Tested, and it's all come back clear. Whoop, whoop. So
awesome.
She's just.
So if I go to Australia, I got somebody to meet up with. If I go to Australia.
Yeah. Anyone is welcome here anytime. Absolutely.
Oh, I'd love to go to Australia.
Don't threaten me with a good time. You know what scares me about Australia? The flight.
Oh, it's horrendous, mate. It is so horrendous. Oh, I hate it.
How many hours?
For me to go
like 12 or 14.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to do, when I go to the UK, I have to do one 7-hour flight and then one like 11 or 12-hour flight. So it's like 21 hours of traveling.
It's like 12 or 14 out of LA.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'd rather get it all done in one go, though.
You'd have to fly to LA first and then go because you're on the other side.
The travel part of it's not a problem for me. It's I don't want to sit in a plane for 12 hours.
You just watch loads of movies. That's what we do.
Hawaii was good enough for me. I don't fall asleep on planes. I was flying a midnight flight home from Hawaii one time, and everybody zonked out on this plane, and I'm wide awake.
Yeah, I
can't fall asleep either.
No. I will if I take enough Benadryl.
It's best if I sleep on a flight.
I need to be wide awake, make sure that nothing is going to be happening around me.
My thought is if it goes down and I'm asleep on that Benadryl and I don't wake up, so be it.
Listen, like I used to be a flight attendant, right? So I did all the training and all of that stuff, and the most likely time to crash is takeoff and landing. So once you're up there, you're all good, and it is statistically the safest form of transport. So don't worry. And we get loads of training. We get so much training. Like it's ridiculous.
Unless it's an old plane and the whole top comes off,
No, because they have to get engineers to check it every time.
Well, I know, but that happened in Hawaii. Remember that?
Well, yeah, it's very rare though. If you think about the bad things you hear about, there are so many like millions of flights that are good.
Oh yeah, my
about the one in a million.
Yeah, my husband watches those airplane.
Oh, the investigation things.
Yeah,
no, don't watch those.
Don't watch them. It all. That's so
I love flying.
Hello, Rio. By the way, I saw you come in, and I meant to say hello. Hello, Becca.
Hello.
Oh, so I can't see the chat, which is probably a good thing.
Anything special happening to anybody coming up? Anything special anybody wants to?
Well, I found out today. I didn't get the shots, by the way, just so everybody knows. I was so scared of them. But anyway, I am qualified for a study. So I get to have my eyes worked on without having to, with them paying me.
Oh,
nice.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And that's about it. Aside from the new channel, that's about it.
New channel?
I got jury duty this week, so I'm on call for jury duty.
Yucky jury duty.
Yeah. Perth, we're doing Pup and I are doing a collaboration channel called Pause for Pups. It's
awesome.
Kind of combining my veterinary medical assistant expertise with pups grooming and training expertise. And
cool.
The two of us are going to work together and, answer questions and that type of stuff.
Yeah, awesome. That sounds great. Great. I'll make sure it's up.
Yeah. It's a thing of love for Casey when I lost Casey, and I said, most people would have had the experience that I had with Casey and would have thought, oh, he's just sick. He'll get through it, and then woke up to a dead dog in the morning. And
oh God, I'm so sorry.
That's what I want to prevent, is to let people know when you have an emergency and when you don't.
Yeah, right. That's really valuable. That's really important.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And then I lost my first service dog almost a year ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine was just old. She was 22. And so
wow.
she was,
yeah,
I was in the middle of the pandemic, so I finally just I went into the bed and I'm like, and then that was it. But I mean, I had her for a good 22 years. She was old. She was already there. But I do have a question. Yeah, she was spicy. She was just a spicy little dog.
Well, they say they like their owners.
Well, the funny thing is that she looked very calm because I got her from the pound. I rescued her from the pound, and all the dogs were barking, and she was just like sitting like a nice little lady. And I'm like, I'll take that one. And we picked her up, and boy, she was spicy.
It's always the quiet ones. It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah.
She was spicy. She would go toe to toe with the possums. She would.
Here's Sir Crepitus' dog. Yeah, Sir Crepitus has a beautiful dog.
Mine are going wild right now. Where's Pup where I need her to train? These dogs are going wild right now because I'm out here. I'm in my she shed. So they're acting up because they know they can.
Right.
This is the first time I've been streaming on my phone and everything's so small. You're all like little mini people.
Yeah, that's how it looks on mine right now. But Pup, I was going to ask Pup a question. Is Pup doing her Pup, question for you. Do you do the banners? Because I know we were talking about it with Ham It Up.
No, but I utilize a couple of different companies for some of my printing needs for my shop. And that's how I was able to, I knew these companies actually did the banners.
Because you were quoting some prices, I remember, or because we're looking for the ones similar to the ones that she made for the one that Dan Wakalei has. But those would be too heavy for like people like me. So we're talking about maybe like a flag material. But I don't.
I actually looked at one of them through one company, and they were mesh. So that should be lighter than the full heavy vinyl that she used on the last one.
Yeah, because that vinyl was very heavy, and it required. Oh, Becca Jean, congratulations.
I can't read it. I've got my glasses on and I still can't read it because it's so small.
22 years. Yeah, 22 years clean, I think it's what it said, right? Because I'm just as blind as
you. 22 years clean for her birthday. She's getting a tattoo.
Good. Congratulations. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to get there. And it takes a lot of strength. And had the pleasure of seeing quite a few people decide that they were tired of being tired. Yeah. So I've seen them through their withdrawals. I've seen them through all of that. And let me tell you, it's quite scary what's out there. But
December, I'll be clean 26 years. So I know how it goes. It's rough.
Yeah. Congratulations.
There's always hope on the end.
Yeah, they say they used to say once an addict, always an addict, but I don't believe it's true. I mean, there's so much help out there now. There's so much help out there. There's so much hope out there. After you're clean for, I think after being clean for 2 years, because your brain does get rewired due to the substance, whatever it may be. After 2 years, it starts reversing, and you start getting your normal brain waves. You start getting your normal brain back. So there is hope out there, and I know that there's quite a few people that might not want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. But I mean, there is hope, and there's lots of programs out there, and I'm sure it could be very scary, but I mean, if your substance is really causing havoc in your life to the point where it's controlling your life, then it's time to maybe, oh my goodness, you see, I have ADHD, so anything, it's like, look at that squirrel.
Yeah, same.
Beautiful.
That's my old lady Sabbath. She's my heart. I absolutely love her. And then, whoops, wrong one. That's Ozzy as a baby. Let me see if I can get back to where he is. There he is. This is Ozzy. He's
what a handsome boy.
He's the big dog. And this was Casey. This is the one I lost recently. So
I'm so
beautiful
sorry.
Dog.
Thank you.
Beautiful dog.
So he was the one that would come up over my shoulder in the middle of streams and that type of stuff. So yeah, he's I'm missing. We picked up his paw print today, so that was kind of rough. But yeah. But
I still have Foxy's ashes here. It's like I miss my Foxy girl. My son named her Foxy Cleopatra. Yes, because of the movie. And that dog was just something else. That Luna stayed with me during my really challenging times when I went through so much loss and grief. Luna was there. Her pup Kuma. I mean, with my dizzy spells, because I am severely anemic, I almost fell onto a frying pan. But Kuma just kind of out of nowhere came out and saved the day. So I mean, these dogs, they're amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kuma knows when something is wrong. He, like right now that I need the iron infusions again, I'm getting the dizziness. I kind of took a little fall the other day I got up too quick and Kuma was just there. So I mean, and they're not trained. They're not trained. I mean, I've never taken them for training. Mama trained them very well, and just out of nowhere he appears. And so, and then if I'm going through a rough time, with anxiety or what have you, Kuma is just right there. Like right now, I was getting a little bit of anxiety, and that's why they were out here, and they come with their little rub, and then. But these dogs, I mean, you see, we never had dogs growing up. My dad would always say it's too heartbreaking when they leave us. Yeah. So he wouldn't. Oh my goodness! Look at that.
That's awesome.
Beautiful dogs.
Becky, Pup will tell you, because she and I have been talking, because I would like to have a service dog, and you don't have to have specialized training. You can train them yourself, and your dog seems like a natural. all you need is obedience training so that the dog knows what to do when you don't have a problem, and then just put a vest on. Isn't that right, Pup?
Basically, yeah. You have to have basic obedience enough that they can be well mannered in as many situations in public as possible. It's not necessarily behavior for you so much as making sure that you minimize, as a handler, you minimize disruption to the businesses and public spaces that you take your dog to. So very well mannered, very well trained. And then, the ADA does not, this is for US, the ADA does not require certified trainers or anything like that, because that would actually restrict access.
Oh, look at that face.
So they do allow owner trained dogs to be qualified for service work.
Gotcha.
And then if you got dizzy as you were grocery shopping or whatever, you'd have your dog with you to warn you so that you could sit down or something before you fell down.
Yeah. Oh, look at that face.
Oh my God.
That's Hank.
I'm gonna look into that because he is a natural. Luna is more crazy. She's a little diva. She don't give a fuck. She's like whatever. But Kuma is just, I guess because I had him since he was a newborn puppy.
Baby. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because she used to. I have hardwood floors, and she would go feed him, and the vet said, hands off. You don't want to touch him too much. So I was afraid of touching him, and Luna would just slide him through. Luna would just slide him through the hardwood floor, and he would land on my feet. She would walk away and go into the bedroom with my husband. Oh, look at that! That is just way too cute. Is that a street?
Yep.
Yes, it is. Oh,
it is.
Cheryl is something. I love Cheryl. I love
Cheryl. Yeah, she's great.
She gives the best hugs. She gives the best
hugs. She does, yeah.
I can imagine.
I'm hopefully going to meet her next year. I can't wait.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's coming to the UK, so I'm gonna make sure that I go to the UK when she does, and we're gonna go to London Org together, and hopefully Edinburgh as well.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
But yeah, if you ever get a chance to meet Cheryl, she is amazing. She gives the best hugs. Oh, hello.
Oh,
we got a video out on
the boat. Wow.
That's Peggy on the boat.
That's awesome.
She's a world traveler.
So Dusty, I know we had talked the last time we were on. I was on one of your panels. We talked about uploading a video to show you how to clean up the Grinchy feet when their feet overgrow.
On Hank, yeah, definitely.
I uploaded it, so it's up on my channel.
Yeah, where you got to brush it backwards, and I think I watched you do that live. Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, I uploaded a video too. So where I used 3 different types of shears and clippers. So whatever somebody has access to, I covered it in that video.
I'm just gonna have to get me a set.
He's got all of us women in here, and he can't get a word in edgewise.
Who, me?
Sir Crepus.
I'm just listening.
Right. I got MLH in there.
We got Mr. Roboto right now.
Yeah, right.
Somebody I can see it.
You're frozen. You're frozen. Becky, you're frozen.
That's what I can hear.
Becky, you're losing internet. There she goes.
Yeah. Yeah. But so did Jen, apparently. Oh no, there
I was
you are.
gonna
I'm
say
here.
actually. Oh, I was going to say about the banner situation. I know it's really naughty, but I ordered a banner off Temu, and it's polyester. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's a blank one because I do the sublimation printing. So yeah, I've got it for Melbourne. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it yet. Probably in massive writing saying kids cannot consent. You know, but yeah, I can let Becky know how that goes because that'd be really lightweight.
Yeah, Becky's
that would.
Well, she was there and back.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll see how strong it is. You know, like the edging and stuff like that. And I think it's got the little ring hole things. You know, I don't know what you call it, to put the grommets. That's it. Yeah, to put the rope through or whatever. So I got
some. Yeah, on the screen, I got some. They're actually Velcro, but it has the little rubber band things with a big knob on the end, so that you can just flip it over and attach.
Oh, a big knob.
Yeah, it's.
Are you? The Clifford has kicked me out because I was talking about him.
Hey, I gave her a 1 minute timeout.
At least you weren't talking about big knobs. You weren't talking about big knobs.
Oh,
we're normally talking about big bosoms.
Well, yeah, and then you start talking about having your berries drop in the toilet water.
Running my fingers to Jerry's back hair.
I'm sorry, Perth, but yes, that has happened. We have discussed that around here. Yes, we have.
Don't apologize, mate. I used to supervise a group of like a team of 20 men, so I've heard it all.
Oh God!
You do that to test the temperature.
Yeah, right.
No, we were talking about them leaving the seats up and us going into the restroom in the middle of the night and falling in.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to get a bucket full of toilet water in your face while you're sleeping.
We don't do that here in the house. Everybody.
Oh no, neither does not here either. No.
That's where I do all my best live stream watching.
Well, my boys leave there for that sit up, but my husband.
Oh God. I'll behave. I'll be good. I'm gonna be the good girl now because then I have that thing.
I'm all right. Jen, remember I was telling you about the big lamb that I got Sabbath?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's huge.
That's my pup's favorite one.
Huge.
They fight over that one.
That is enormous.
Oh, yeah. She was not happy I had it.
Cat delivery.
She was like, "Give me my lammy."
Yeah, that's Kuma's favorite toy is the lammy. Yeah. They just love it. They just love it.
She loves it. And
sadly, Mona is not does not play with toys. I've tried giving her everything, and she just does not play with toys.
Yeah.
Hey, Indigo Twin, there you are.
Oh, Indigo.
Indigo has a channel now. She has a channel now.
I was
just chatting to her, and the tornado warning went off. So is everything all right?
We need to get Indigo's channel up on here.
Oh, this is my friend. This is my friend Joy as well. She's coming to the Melbourne protest.
Hey, Joy.
Hey, Joy. Welcome.
She's going to be flying over from Sydney. Well, Gold Coast, yeah.
Indigo is just starting a channel. Yeah. She and I are talking about some things that for me to introduce her on Oh Hell No.
Yeah, right.
To do an interview with her on Oh Hell No. We're just trying to figure out what we're going to do it on. So, but that's to introduce her so we can get her channel going. I believe Sunrise Dawn, if she looks at the document I sent her last night, should have Indigo's channel at Addie on it. There it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, she's more than welcome to come on my channel as well. I think it's important for us to all support each other, Yeah.
Well, that's the reason. In Perth, I need to get you that URL. I did a Discord just for the small channels. It is an invite only. And basically what we're going to use it for, we haven't really started using it yet. It's Scooter Mom and I did use it, but basically what we're going to use it for is for planning collaborations and trying to plan our streams around each other, so that each one of them does, you know, like if I have you on mine, then I owe you a visit on yours.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds great. I'm not
on
Discord.
Yeah,
I'm not on Discord,
this is after you turn 60.
God.
See, we don't have that raising the seat problem here because it just never gets.
You sit so long trying to have a movement, you end up turning into a skeleton.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
I told you he's quiet until he's not.
You take some more magnesium, mate.
For real.
My husband's already there. It's like, do I need to send the Coast Guard?
Our tow truck.
Greenpeace.
Metamucil, there you go. That's the ticket.
Oh my God.
Metamucil. Oh gosh, that tastes horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible stuff.
Windy City Titans Watch. Love the cross supporting of the channels to grow the network of awareness.
Yeah,
I'm not all about bringing up new. I would love to see more new streamers pop up. It's been a little while since we had anybody new pop up out here.
Hi, Paul, by the way. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. The nice thing about this Discord is, you know, we kind of all get to know each other anyway. And so if you know somebody who's got a small channel, I have put a permalink up in the very top of the general thing that you can use to give the link to somebody. Yeah. So make sure you just know them really well before you hand it out.
Yeah. So Cherokee Joy, she's got a YouTube channel. And she's done, I don't think she's done a live on YouTube yet. She goes on TikTok a lot, but I think she wants to get started on YouTube. So
I think she said,
I'm not on. Yeah. Sorry, you go.
No, sorry. I thought she said she had a YouTube now, or did I misread?
Yeah, she has a YouTube, but I don't think she's gone live, like chatting or something. So. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't know that she has either. But you know, there's a whole set of us. Dusty, I think Sir Crepitus will do it. I'll do it. Becky will probably do it. That if you have a small channel, reach out to one of us, and we will try to get you on to introduce you. Hi, MD Media.
That's awesome.
So, you know, we'll try to reach out and get you on one of our channels just to at least introduce you. Now, I will tell you that between the collateral damage video and Scooter Mom's interview, my subs went up from 126 to I now have almost 300. So,
nice.
Oh, God, I thought you had more than that.
I don't. I'm small.
Okay, I'll put you on my community post because people seem to get a few when you share people's channels on your community post as well. That's I've got quite a few people enough to go live from doing that. So that's another good way. But yeah, I'll join Discord then. My son's been nagging me, but I don't really like the thought of him going on it. He said he doesn't want to go on. I don't even know how it works. But he said he doesn't want to go on there for the chat. It was something else. I don't know. I'll ask him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm trying to think. There's chat and there's voice.
What was it you wanted to go on Discord for? Huh? Whating? Calling? Oh, like on Roblox?
Phone call.
Oh, so he wanted to be able to sort of do voice chat on Roblox through it or something. I've got no idea how that works.
Just keep an eye on the Discord server.
He's always in earshot. Like I've always got him in earshot. I know who he's talking to and stuff like that. And he's very, very he's very clued up. Like he knows all about what predators are and how they try to groom you and all of that. Like I've made sure he's very clued up on that.
Yes.
Probably terrified him a bit, so I know that he's not going to do anything, you know.
Yeah, I run 2 Discord servers and I run them as a tight ship. I don't allow.
I've never been in one. It's just YouTube. No, I've never been in one.
Becky, we'll have to get you on the small channel one. It's very enclosed. So and like I said, I don't put up with any BS. Somebody starts shit, they're gone. And
you have to do the how-to video.
Yeah, there's a how-to tutorial right as you go in, up at the top. Let me get over there, and I'll. There's a house. It's literally, it says the name of the server, and then it says it. Well, heck, I can show it to you. Let me get it bigger though.
There's Don.
Everybody's worried about you, Don.
Hi.
Yeah. So let me show you what it looks like, and I'll show you that one. Share. Okay. Go ahead and share that for me, Dusty.
What? Oh, sorry.
Okay. This is the small channel Discord server, and you see up here it has a name and it says events. This is an event calendar. We can use it to put in, times and dates when we're doing a stream, so that people can know to work around it. But these two right here is a how-to. One's how to set up your profile, your Discord profile, and the second one is how to set up your Discord voice chat.
Right. Okay.
And in those here. Let me get to the right one.
So many letters and words.
Yeah,
she's giving us homework. She's giving us some homework.
Yeah, if you look at this is
we just learned StreamYard.
Yeah, exactly.
How to do it. I'm about to do one for StreamYard, so I'll show you how to do all of that, and it's got pictures to also show you. So
I would love. Do you know what would be really handy is someone that's really clued up on StreamYard to do like a tutorial and show people how to do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing one like this, and then I will do one as a video that I can put in. So yeah.
If you're out there live and you're using a gimbal and you use StreamYard, you can't use the functions on your gimbal, but that for me actually simplifies it. I just do the functions on StreamYard, like zoom in or that kind of stuff, and instead of trying to play Movie Maker with my gimbal.
I don't have a gimbal yet, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll get one. They're pretty pricey, aren't they? Unless I can get a second-hand one.
I got mine secondhand. I get everything used.
Yeah. But I'll do something on StreamYard at some point. I've got, like I said, I discovered I have 5 channels. I thought I only had 4. I had discovered I had a 5th one. I thought the 5th one was gone, and it's still there. So,
if you want to send me an email at dustysodadispenser@gmail.com, and then I'll give you a link, and there's a link you click on, and it'll walk you through the steps from there.
Yeah.
So do that.
I'll be back in a sec. Hang on.
But so Sir Crepitus, we haven't heard from you. Tell us what's going on wonderfully in your life.
Nothing.
You got a CPAP, right?
That's not true.
Yeah, got the CPAP. Still dealing with all my orthopedic crap. I got shoulder surgery coming up here in about a month. So,
is it rotator or what is it?
It just sucks because I retired and I really haven't been able to really enjoy my retirement because my shoulder is so bad, and just trying to get all this stuff fixed up so I can start doing more.
Shoulder hurts like a mofo.
Yeah,
shoulders hurt.
Yeah, I got this one done.
Yeah,
I got the right one done, but let me tell you that at least I can move it, and I have full rotation of it now. So I was on a horse after 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have frozen shoulder. I got torn rotator cuff, torn tendon, all kinds of scar tissue and calcification, frozen shoulder.
Yeah, I had rotator cuff on my shoulder. You know what the best thing was when I could reach back and wash my hair after I had the surgery.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I mean, because everything hurts getting dressed, trying to take a shower.
But what's up with all my cop friends being broken? You got a hurt shoulder. John's got a ripped up elbow, and Lori just got over COVID.
It's just from the job. I've got a messed up foot, a messed up hip, a messed up back, a messed up shoulder. It's all from the job. All of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to tackle people and hold them down and all kinds of stuff. I can see where that would be, rough. it's not like you're handing out coupons and giving change, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, going over walls, occasionally having to kick in a door, use of force is pretty common in law enforcement. People want to fight the cops all the time. So, yeah.
And that just that wears on your body. I mean, even me being a vet tech, I got to the point where I couldn't hold down 150 pounds of pissed off Rottweiler, and I knew at that point it was like, I can't do this anymore,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine is just from all the crazy driving, the car accident where I was rear-ended, the walls I used to jump as a kid. I was just very active, always on the go, go, go. And
right.
I mean, I don't think any of us really measured. Well, I just, like I said, my mother would always say something like, wait until you're older, you're going to feel it. You don't feel it now, but you feel it when you're older. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm older. I guess I'm older because I feel it all over. I mean, I've had my ankle reconstructed, a total knee replacement, my shoulder. But luckily,
camera going.
Hello.
Hi, Indigo.
Hey, Indigo.
Hi, Indigo.
Her camera's messed up, so
yeah, my new computer is having issues accepting my camera, so I'm working on that.
I had to use a third-party program to get mine to accept it.
Yeah,
I used something called IV Cam.
Yeah, I'm like gonna SOS my IT friend and be like, I tried 3 tutorials and downloading new drivers and it still won't accept it. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna call my SOS IT guy.
There you go.
I know you're off work, but could you help me?
Hi,
get the IT guy. Move.
I have a very sweet friend in Virginia who built me a PC and then shipped it to me. And then I've been setting it up, so I'm very excited.
Fun.
That sounds like fun. It's good to have you on, Indigo. It's nice to hear your voice actually on live.
Yeah, I've been in a few. I think I popped into Liz's a few times, but that's about it. About it for the live stream.
Yeah.
Or I've talked to Chicago streamers, but not been on camera because I was like, I don't want to be in the stream, but I'll go down to the org and talk to people when they're protesting.
Hang on, Cherokee J is trying to tell us.
Cheryl's still on her live. How do I watch Cheryl?
Cherokee Joy, that you have to kind of watch what